once the jam's over. Your game will work on any device, console, mobile, desktop, you name it. Like I mentioned before, no need to worry about where to host your game or how people are going to play it. We've got that covered. If you're planning on working with a team, .BigBang makes that super easy for you. Just by sharing a multiplayer link with your teammates, you and your teammates can instantly start building out your game together. .BigBang supports live multiplayer editing with just the click of a button, and you can all playtest the game together while you're building it. Here's a big one. Networking is built in. So if you've ever wanted to make a multiplayer game, .BigBang is the place for you. Every game on .BigBang is multiplayer by default. All you have to do is share the multiplayer link. Our networking system is super straightforward. Entities in your game can be marked as networked by just adding a tag, and there are a ton of multiplayer games and scripts on the platform already that can show you the ropes of writing networking code. Also, we have great articles and documentation introducing you to the various concepts you'll need to know when you want to take your multiplayer aspect to the next level. Did you know you can have all the power of VS Code in your browser? Well, with .BigBang, you can. .BigBang has a built-in VS Code editor with TypeScript, complete with debugging capabilities and autocomplete. You can use the editor to edit code while the game is running and see updates happen in real time. We have plenty of documentation and videos that cover scripting in .BigBang as well. You'll have access to thousands of scripts for your use. .BigBang creators have created tons of scripts that you can use in your own games. Just select an entity, select Browse Items, and you can search for scripts that other users have made. For example, if I want to make this door open, and I don't know how, I can search through scripts until I find a door script that works for my purpose. You can also remix other users' scripts to repurpose them for your own use. Remixing and repurposing scripts can really speed up your game-making process during a game jam, where time is everything. And whenever you write a script of your own, you can easily share it with other creators to use the script in their games. .BigBang allows creators to remix games, meaning that creators can actually get their own copy of another game and edit it. If you find a game you like and you're wondering how it was made, as long as it's set as remixable, you can actually take a look into how they made that game and how everything works. You can even make edits of your own, or entirely make your own version of the game if you'd like. .BigBang has made some starter templates that you can use as well, like a first-person shooter template and an obstacle course template. There's also a template for people who are new to scripting and want to learn more about it, or new to building out an environment and want to learn how to do that. So definitely check those out. You can find the links in the description. You're probably wondering where all these lovely art assets are coming from. Well, .BigBang has a robust, built-in voxel object editor, complete with animation capabilities. You can make your own assets, and then jump into your game and drag them right into your level. There is a huge library of voxel art for use in your game. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, what if I can't make art? You're in luck. Just like with scripts, .BigBang has thousands of voxel objects made by other creators that you can use in your game. If you're working with a team, your teammates can make art that you can instantly drag into your game. And if you're an artist, you can make your own art usable by other creators. You can talk to the devs directly for help. If at any point you're stuck or need some guidance, you can reach out to the .BigBang devs on Discord. The link's in the description. The devs have been making games with .BigBang for years and are happy to help out creators as much as we can. We've also got documentation, videos, and live streams that show you all sorts of ways you can use .BigBang. Whether you're an artist or a programmer, if it's your first game jam, or if you're a veteran, or if you're anywhere in between, .BigBang has a place for you. So that was 10 reasons to use .BigBang at your next game jam. If you want to give it a try, go to .bigbang.com to get started and join our Discord to meet other creators and have your questions answered by the same developers who built the platform. The links are in the description. Thanks for watching and happy jamming! Hello. Welcome. I'm Ashley. I was in the video that you just saw. And today I'm gonna talk about Big Bang and build a game using it. And kind of show you how you can make games really quickly using Big Bang. And kind of what I am doing to prep for the jam with Big Bang. Getting my things in order and what you could do if you want to use Big Bang for the jam as well. So right now I'm hanging out in our hub, the social hub. So this is at dotbigbang.com/social. If someone wants to paste that link for me, that'd be cool. But I'm hanging out in the hub, and we've got fishing, we've got snowball fighting, etc. But I'm coming here because we've also got a portal to our very own global game jam hub, where you can access a ton of resources for if you want to use Big Bang for the global game jam. So we've got like some templates that you can use to start out if you're new to Big Bang. All right, we're already getting started with my cat being on the stream. So I do a stream like every Friday for just making stuff with Big Bang. Pretty much every single stream, this cat jumps on my lap and comes and joins me, and she started within the first minute. So say hi to Sprout. But this is our beautiful global game jam hub where you can learn about stuff. You can walk over here and register for the jam. You can join our Discord server. You can look at some of the wonderful games that were made last year. Sprout, I'm sorry, that were made last year. And this year, people who make games for the jam and Big Bang will be featured in their own booths in this hub. So all these kind of loading areas soon will be filled with games made by creators who use Big Bang. There's also a parachute in here. It's a fun place. And yeah, you can see some different sites that you can join. Oh, this cat. Hello everyone, hi. So I wanted to show off our beautiful hub. Oh yeah, wait. There's also these little dancing floors. That's fun. Oh! But today, what I wanted to do is kind of walk through what you can do with Big Bang by just doing things with Big Bang. There is a link to this hub if someone wants to send it. I don't have like a chat button in here. I think I would need to go onto Twitch. But if someone wants to send a link to this hub, that would, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can hang out in here. There's tons of stuff. It's also just really cute in here. There's chairs you can sit in. You know, manning this booth. There's hats you can pick up. Pretty cool spot. So what I was thinking is over the past couple weeks, I've just been making some little tools for myself to make the jam easier so that I have some resources that I've already made, doing some practice. The other day I was making like doors that are unlockable with keys, and so I want to make a little game using that. So I have a little template I've started with, and I'm just gonna go from there to make a little game. So this right now, when you start with a new game, you just start in a blank world. I've got a couple things in here to start with, and we've got some entities, some objects. So first of all, if you start when you're in a game, if you click on edit mode, then you will enter edit mode and you can start building away. So there is a basic mode. If you don't want to see all of the different UI, you just want to be moving things around, then you can use the basic mode, and you'll see down at the bottom of the screen, you can look at voxel objects that are, these are the voxel objects that are in the game. I can click on this drop down and see all of the voxel objects that other people have made, which there are many of those to choose from. I can look at ones that I have made, which are just my own voxel objects, and then I can also look at ones that I've liked. And so these are things that I can drag into my game. So for example, I made this door earlier. My cat is really... I made this door earlier that I want to use in this game. So I'm just going to drag out this door that I made. And now it is in my world. Now I have this beautiful green door. And I can drag out... I also have a door frame, kind of little archway that I made. Can use these different transform tools to scale it, drag it around, move it along a surface, move it up, rotate it, etc. So I have this door here. I want the door to move. This door is going to actually have behavior on it where I want it to open up when you unlock it with a key. This is not going to have behavior on it. So I have them separated out so I can add scripts to this door but not have to add them to the whole thing. So if I want the door to fit in this archway, I probably want them to be the same size. Also, if I don't want the camera to be following my player around, I can press, let me get into advanced mode. Can press B, and now I can look around my whole level and not have the camera attached to my player. So what I want to do is I want this and this to be the same size. So I'm just going to grab this scale. I'm going to give it a happy number, just a even 3, no decimal points. So now these will be the same scale. You can see when you click on an entity, you have this panel on the left hand side with all of these different properties on it. So you can see the name of your entity. This is called Enchanted Door. You can also see the transform properties, so I can see its position, I can see its rotation, change, and I can even parent it to something. So if I parented this door, put it right here, I parented the door to the archway. Now when I move the archway, I'll move the archway and the door together because they're parented together. I can also just X that out, and now they'll move separately again. You have a collision volume, a collision component attached as well, so I can choose how this is going to collide with things. Right now it has a voxel object collider on it, so that means that the collision is just based on the shape of the object. I could make it a box, capsule, all sorts of different shapes depending what I want it to do. I'm going to keep it at a voxel collision, and it can stay as static. But this is where you find your various properties of your entity, and that's where I can find the transform property and set it to be the same as this. If you want to make your own object to drag into your game, you can go, there's a number of different ways to do it. You can go to this hamburger menu and click create an object. Oh, I don't want to leave this page yet. You can also just go to the main, to .bigbang.com and click to create an object. Once we load. My computer's working overtime right now. Yeah, so you can, oh no, did my internet cut out? That's no good. Let me know if I'm having any stuttering problems, because that's really strange. Looks like I am having internet issues. Yeah, because I can't save. Uh-oh. This is yeah, the stream is, okay. It's still running. but it kind of seems like I don't have internet. Yeah, I don't know. Can I load this? My internet has been really finicky today. Okay, I was able to load this. Maybe it just cut out for a second. All right. Perfect. I think we're set. I think we just had a moment of something weird happening. Doing it live. Yeah, let's see what happens. Man, I don't know what's going on. I am having... Oh no. Uh-oh. That is so weird. Okay, I'm allegedly connected to the internet. Let's see if we can get into anything, though. I don't know what's going on with that. I wonder if... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, yay! Live problems! Let's go. Alright, okay, I think I know what the issue is. But I'm going to be right back for like 1 second. But I have a little, yeah, so I'll be back in like just a minute. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it was the VPN went down, I guess. Chose a wonderful time to go down in the middle of the stream. But I just disconnected from it and we're fine. So we're back. Live making games. Had a little moment, but we're back. So, what I have done to prep for this is I have already made a little door that has a script on it to unlock it. So .BigBang it actually has a TypeScript editor, code editor in the browser. So the whole platform is in your browser. And while we have tons of scripts that you can use that work right out of the box, you can also write your own scripts from scratch. So if you're new to programming and are worried about just diving straight into scripting, we have scripts already ready for you to use. If you're more experienced, you can jump in and just start writing different behaviors in TypeScript. So like I have these keys, and right now there's this collect pickup script on it, and you can actually just walk up to the key and now you picked it up. But I don't think they look very nice. They're kind of just sitting there. So I was thinking we have some movement scripts that you can use. If you go down on this panel at the bottom of the screen, there's a scripts tab, and it has some really useful like movement scripts and different simple scripts that you'll probably want to use in like any game. So I think since these are pickups, they need a little something to kind of like, I don't know, jump out at you and show that there's something to interact with. So yeah, I just dragged the spin script on it, and now we've got something. It's spinning in a circle. It's a little fast for my taste. What if we put the speed at like 0.2? So now I've gone, if I click on the item, if I click on the entity, my key, we see that it has the spin script on it. And that script, if you click on it, has a bunch of properties that we can edit. So any public properties that you make in your script can be editable, sorry, in the entity panel. So I could make this spin like super fast, but I don't want to do that. So if I put this at 0.2, it's going to spin nice and slow. I could put it, I could make it spin in a different direction. So maybe have it spin in the X direction, but I don't want that. I liked how it was spinning. I'll set that back to 0, set this to 1. Now we've got these spinny little key, and we didn't have to write any code for that. The spin script is accessible, and we can just plop it onto our entity. I think to jazz it up a little too, I want it to kind of bob up and down, you know, just kind of like float in the air. So I'm also going to drag this move up and down script on it. Now we've got, woo, there he goes. It's moving really far. So again, we can look at our entity panel. We see that the move up and down script is here. I don't want it to move that far. I want it to barely kind of bob up and down. So now it's gonna got this nice little movement. I think that looks like a pickup. I think that looks like I want to go pick that key up. It's already got the collect pickup script on it, and all this does, this is a simple script I made, and let me zoom in the editor too, so that we can all see what's going on here. So what we have here is a tag that I'm going to send my event to, how a value of some information that I'm going to send, and then whether when you pick it up you destroy the entity. So on trigger enter, you can call this from any entity, and it's just going to be watching for if anyone triggers this, meaning if they collide with it. If any other entity hits this entity, then this event's going to get called and something happens. So I just tell it to tell our pickup manager, hey, we just got a pickup. So we're going to say, hey, pickup manager, we just got a pickup. The pickup manager is going to go, oh, how many pickups did we get? Let's add that to the total, and then we'll know how many pickups we have. And that displays it on this text box. So I have all these keys. Only one of them is like doing anything fancy though. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete these other keys that are less fancy, and then copy. I'm going to hold down Control, click on my key, and just drag it to the side. And now I am duplicating these keys, so I have a bunch of them. So now we have all these spinning keys. We were able to duplicate all these beautiful pickups. And if we go pick it up, grab the key. Now, this is something I did earlier, a combination of my own script and some scripts we already had that some other users have made. But if I have a key in my possession and I go up to this door, it'll unlock the door and open it up. So that's kind of like, I'm going to make a little game that's based around that. This door, I found this script that actually Charlie, someone else at .BigBang made. It's just called DBB door. Anyone can put it on their script. And it just gives you a door, or it lets your door open. So if you have a door-shaped object and you walk up to it, it'll open. I turned off proximity mode, which is a property on this script. And then I'm kind of just using it to how I want to use it. So I have my own script that looks to see if you have a key, and if you do have one, then it will tell the door to open and do a little key animation. I don't have sound on. Let me unmute this site. I think I added a sound effect. Oh yeah, there's a little pop when the door opens too. So yeah, we could add some more sound effects too to give this a little pizzazz, because it's kind of empty to walk up to these keys. Like, I feel like there should be like some sound effect that plays when we open them. when we open the door and when we pick up these keys. I'm gonna look at this collect pickup script. I'm gonna make, let's see, so you can add a sound component to any entity, and we've got a library of sounds that you can use. So I'm gonna add a sound clip to this. Oh, my cat. And let's just see if we've got a pickup sound. Item pickup 1. That sounds pretty good. And then I'm just gonna write really basic script called play sound on trigger. So we'll just write on trigger enter, and this has the entity that collided with it. Whenever you so that information is provided to you. So if you want to know anything about who collided with you or the direction of the collision contact, you can also get that information. But whenever we collide with this key, we want it to play a sound. So we'll just do const sound effects equals, or we'll just do sound component equals, so you can do this entity get component by type, and we're gonna grab the sound component from our entity. We don't know for sure if this entity has a sound component or not. So if it does have a sound component, if we look at all of the components, which are these things, the scripts, the collision component, the voxel object component, if we look and we find a sound component, then what we'll do is play the sound. So now we walk up to it and we get this little nice, oh, my sound isn't streaming through this. I just realized. Here. I can add, all right, that should be better. Sorry about that. So when we pick this up, we get a nice little crunch sound. I'm just gonna go ahead and again delete these. And now I'm starting to realize that maybe instead of copying and pasting, I should just make this key into a template. Also the collision box, you can see that blue box. It's a little smaller than the actual key. So I'm gonna go to the collision component and just make this a little bigger. There we go. So I'm gonna make this into a template, which a template is like a prefab, something that is like the base of many different objects. So we're gonna have many different keys. They're all gonna have these same exact scripts on them. So I'm gonna go to this entity panel, the entity section of our panel, and just press to create a new template. So this will be called door key, and that's our template. It's created. I can go to the templates tab now at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna go to mine, the ones I have made, and I can drag in the door key templates. Oops, so I can just drag in these templates that I just made. Now, if I make a change to the original template that this is based off of, like, say I want it to spin a tiny bit faster, and I change the template, go to my entity panel, I can push to the template, save that, and then I can go to my other all the other items that were using the same template, pull from it. Yeah, sure. And now they're all gonna have the new and improved fast spinning speed. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're just making stuff in Big Bang. So now I've got these keys looking like they're ready to be picked up. They've got a little sound effect and we can unlock our door. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the door and add a sound effect because I like sounds. If I remember correctly, let's see, does this door play a sound when we open it? Unlock door. If there is a sound, it'll play it. So I had something in here that says if there is a sound, play the sound. There isn't a sound, so it's not doing it, but let's just add one. Look for like a door sound. Door creak 03. Sounds perfect. So now, pick up the key, go to the door. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Or, I didn't like that sound actually. Maybe door close, handle jiggle? Yeah, I think I like that. There we go. Beautiful. All sounded. So what I want to do is I want to make a game really quick. I want to use this time to make a game where you get teleported to a different world and there's this like locked door there and you gotta go find the key, open the lock, and then you get teleported to a different world, and it's kind of like a tour of all these different little biomes in different worlds, and you have to explore them before you can go to the next world. So it encourages you to explore something really quickly we can do. And also, once the coding part is done, I can just drop a link in chat and we can all work on the game together. So we could all practice doing a little multiplayer editing and make the game together, because that's what Big Bang is all about. So what I'm gonna do first is get my new fancy door that I wanted to make. So we've got this door arch that you may have seen earlier, my door, and I'm gonna scale them up together till they're a size that the player could fit through. Let's see, how does this feel? So I just drag these in from the bottom. That's a little big. I'm holding control, clicking both of these, scaling them down. And that feels good to me. That feels good. A mystical door. Yeah, and if anyone has questions about what Big Bang is about, what you can do on here, how it works, shoot your questions my way and I'm happy to chat about them. All of this is being done in my browser right now. I'm going to be using objects that I've made, that other people have made. Maybe I'll hop into the voxel object editor and make something brand new to use. But feel free to just fire away anything you might be curious about, or if you see me do something and go, how did you make that happen? Where did that come from? I'll be happy to explain. So I don't really need these door frames anymore, but let me set up this door. My beautiful art. I'm not an artist, but I did try to make a door. I think it turned out okay. The handle's kind of big. I could make that smaller. You know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make the handle smaller. So I'm gonna go to my page. So this is my profile. You can see there's a lot of other stuff I've made on here, but this is the door. I'm gonna go edit it really quick. I think that handle is too big. So this is our lovely voxel object editor. This is where all the assets, all of the art that you see is made. I'm gonna just do. Let me grab this color, put it right there, make it consistent, and save. So a slight edit to my original. I also kind of want to I'm gonna refresh the page so we can see the new change. But I might make different colors of the doors, like based on the theme of the area. Yeah. So now we have the small door handle, which is a little more normal. So first, let's turn this into a working door. So it works like this one. So I'm going to grab the DBB door script, which is the lovely script I was talking about that will make your door open. Let's walk over and make sure it works. There we go. So the way that this script works is it just opens when you come near it. That's not how I want it to work. I'm going to turn off proximity mode. Then I'm going to add my own, what is it called? My own door script to it. So it works like this one. We've got the key template. I'm using the fancy key. This is the key that I made. So right now I'm just going to my script. My script has a bunch of properties, public properties that I can set in the editor to customize it. So the properties that I have here that can be changed, let me just, are the key template, so the key that spawns when you unlock it, and where the key spawns, how long the animation takes, which that should not be 10 at default, and how many keys you need to unlock the door. So I like to make my scripts usable by anyone else. I'd like to make them really generic so that anyone can use them in their game. So if someone else, like if any of y'all were making your own game and you wanted a door that unlocks like this, you could go ahead, make your own door, add this script to it, and then put your own key as the key template that spawns. You could say it takes 100 keys to unlock this door. You could have your own little effects that spawn. You could customize it how you want, which is what I'm doing now because I want it to work a little differently than that one. So I'm still going to spawn that same key explosion effect. And then to decide where it spawns, I have it set up where it uses the local position of the key in relation to the door. So I'm just going to put the key where I think it would spawn to unlock, probably like there. I'm going to parent it to the door. Door. And I'm just going to copy that local position into the spawn position. So what I'm going to do is whenever we spawn this key for the animation, it's going to spawn at these coordinates in relation to the parent, which is the door. So no matter which way the door is oriented, where the door is, etc., the key will always spawn right here in relation to the door. I'll also add that same sound effect because I liked that. It was called door something. Handle jiggle. Perfect. Okay, so let's see if this works. Grab a key, run over to the door, and it unlocks. Perfect. So we got our new fancy enchanted door, as I'm calling it. So we can go ahead and just kind of get rid of this, get rid of that. So what I want to happen is I want you to walk through. Oh, let me unparent that. I want you to walk through this. Whoa. Walk through this door, and it takes you to a whole nother world. So the first thing I should probably do is make another world. What's my favorite part of participating in a game jam? It's probably when your idea starts to come to life. Like when the original idea that you had, that you're like, okay, this is cool. The original idea that you had, when you're finally starting to see it become what you thought it would become, I think that is the most exciting part. When you're like in the final hours and you're like, wait, this is actually happening and it's actually coming together. That part always is great. Also, just having a finished product. A game jam finished product, but a semi-finished product by the end of the jam. It's just so nice to look back and go, wow, I really did it. I really did that in this amount of time. All right, okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm looking for objects I want to use to build out this world, this made by our community. As I am primarily someone who does not make art. I make it from time to time. It's not my forte. I love that Adopt Big Bang has all of these community made assets that you're ready to put in your game. So if you want to make a prototype and you don't know what to use and you're not trying to spend all this time making art, you're just trying to spend your time making something happen, you can do that. You can grab art, or if something I do all the time, and how we did the jam last year is I find an artist friend to make the art for me and then I can just search it up, like, hey, Digital Monkey Master, will you make me a statue? I need it so bad for this game. And then, okay, I made you a statue. Look it up. It's called Statue Theme 3. This is real. This is exactly what happened last year. Yay, thank you. And then I put it in the game. And it's super easy. The moment that the asset is made, it's down here. So when you're like in the thick of it, trying to get things done like as fast as possible, it's just like immediately available, and that's awesome. So what I'm doing is looking for assets to use. Oh yeah, we've got a channel in our Discord for the Global Game Jam, and if you want to find teammates that are using Big Bang, that's a great place to start. I'm moving all my stuff onto this little platform because I want to be on this little platform. I'm going to make another platform. So this is where I'm going to teleport to. So I have this object that changes the renderer when you step into it and does this like visual effect. So what I want that visual effect to happen when you teleport somewhere else. Yeah, so hi y'all. I'm just here with Big Bang. We're one of the sponsors of the Global Game Jam, and I'm showing you how you can use Big Bang to make a game quickly, and kind of what our tools look like, going through how our editor looks, and just making something just live on stream today in our editor. At the end too, I'll send a multiplayer link so we can all play it together. For anyone who's just joining, doesn't really know what's going on. So I'm gonna add some of these key templates over here. So I have this object, this little portal thing that when, oh, what is that? What is making that sound? I do not know what's making that sound. Oh, it's because these are colliding with each other. My bad. So we grab our key, and then I want this bright transition to happen, and we teleport somewhere else. So teleporting is something I can make happen super easily. I just need a quick script. So I think we have just like a teleport on contact script. So I'm just gonna search teleport. So I clicked on the script section and I'm browsing scripts, and then DBB teleport on contact is a script that's already made. So I don't need to reinvent the wheel. And so you need a target and then whether there's effects or not. So where I want to teleport is somewhere over on this platform. So I'm going to set down a little something. I'll just set a marker. Let's see. A little marker down where I want to teleport to. I'm going to take off the collision because we don't need to have a collision. And I'll just have this little marker here, and we'll call it teleport target 1. So now if I go over here and click on this teleport on contact script on the little portal I made, I can set the target to teleport target 1. And now I can collide with this portal, and then I get sent all the way over to this other little platform. So in order to teleport though, you need to go through this door. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the portal inside of this little box so that you have to have unlocked the door to get in. So I'm just looking inside, seeing where it is. And now what should happen is you go up to the door, you can't get in, it's locked, but if you pick up a key, this little guy is telling me how many keys I have. You can unlock the door, and now you are in the next zone. So I'm just going to make a few of these before we really start to build them out. And then I'm going to drop a link and we can start decorating. It's magic. Coding magic. I can also hide this guy, but I'll use him for now. So we've got over here. Also, I don't need this big platform. I'm going to find the ground. You can't click on the ground so that you don't delete it on accident, but I don't need it, so I am going to delete it because I have these platforms that I'm using now. So we'll have this. I'm just gonna kind of throw them around randomly, and I'm gonna put a lot of fog so you can't see that far. Yeah, we can make them all ground. I don't know why I'm making them at different heights, but I am. Is that how, yeah, there we go. So if you name them ground, then they become the ground and you can't click on them. So we got teleport target 1, teleport target 2, teleport target 3. And I'm just gonna make some of these doors. I'm gonna grab all these. So I'm just control clicking and grabbing all of this and copying and pasting these to each of these little platforms we got. We can definitely change the platforms too. These are like super tiny, actually. I'm gonna make them bigger. So in the entity search, selecting all of them, and I'm just gonna, oh man, let me undo this. I'm gonna select these 3, make them bigger, so we have like some room to explore. There we go. And then delete my old teleporters. Okay. Oh no, my target 1 has gone astray. So I'm dragging this around so we have these different zones. Make this bigger so we can see it. Put one over here. Put one up there. So right now we only have 4 little zones, but we could add more in the future. Oops. Oh, that's weird. Oh, let me make sure. So right now this is transitioning whenever anything collides with it. So I'm gonna say if the entity we collided with tags has player, so if we don't have the player tag on us, if the thing that collided with it doesn't have the player tag on it, then we'll just return. So we only want the effect to happen if the player collided with it. There we go. So start here. Oh, door didn't open. That's weird. Huh. Oh, there's 2 doors on top of each other. There we go. Is there 2 of these? Yep. And 2 of these, I bet. So let's I don't want to be able to see these floating things in the background. So I want to go and kind of change the vibe of the game. So right now we can go to the mood section and we can change kind of how the renderer works. So right now, let's see, let's do the player camera. This is what it looks like right now. And we can add all sorts of different things. Actually, I probably should have an artist do this, but for one, I definitely want more fog. So I'm gonna change these fog settings so that we've got like this heavy fog. Oh, that's really heavy fog. Let's see. That's kind of nice. And maybe we'll make it more ominous, like more less like blue skies. Oops. I don't know why those are cutting through. Oh, I just unenabled the fog. So something kind of ominous. We feel like we're in this weird, mystical, dreamy world. And then we can start like decorating this first intro area so we get a good feel for this fantasy world we want to build. Let's move the key. We'll hide the key somewhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and hide. I have this counter here because it tells me how many keys I have, and it's more of like a debug thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a script that'll hide it at the start. I think I have one already, but we'll see. Oh, or actually, I'm just gonna go into here and set it as not visible. So now it's hidden, so we don't have to worry about it changing the vibes. So I like these little flowers here. So I'm gonna make this like a little grove. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and send a multiplayer link to some of my teammates so we can all start building this together. We've got some stuff built and it'd be fun to start building together. Oh no, I can't save again. What happened? That's weird. Are we still having issues? I don't know. Am I disconnected? How's the connection? I'm not seeing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I just got disconnected. You still hear me? Ugh, why is this? Yeah. That's so weird. I don't know why I can't save. I wonder when the last time it saved was. Yeah, my internet is just not having it today. I guess we can try and see. Yeah, it seems fine. Generally. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's fixed now. Because it seems like I can load other stuff. Well, that's too bad. Hopefully we don't lose too much. Oh man. Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna reload. No, I don't want to reload. Yeah, unfortunately, like our VPN went down, so that has been causing me a bit of grief. I'm gonna do a bit of troubleshooting again, but I'm still here. Okay, I am doing save as new. Yeah, that worked. I guess. Yeah, we're just having a dev team problem, unfortunately. But that worked. I just did save as new, and so I just have a new copy of this. So luckily we got out. Thanks for the quick solution, y'all. In the meantime, I'm gonna make an MP link. I've just appended a little multiplayer link to the end of my browser, so you can make a custom multiplayer link that way. You can also just go to the invite friends button in the corner and copy that, which is probably how I should do this. I'm gonna go ahead and send this over to some friends. Actually, I'm gonna send it to chat. If anyone wants to come in and help me build, Chris, I just sent you over a link if you want to paste it in chat. And we can start making different worlds. The theme of this one is going to be here. This is just the base world. The second one, I'm gonna have a theme that is forest theme. Let me make a text that says that so everyone can see it. I'm just gonna label the different zones. I'll make it black actually. This one is gonna be yeah, come No pressure to build. If you want to come chill as well, you're welcome to it. This will be water theme. And this one will be castle theme. If we want to change the themes, let me know. But this is what I'm going to start with. Okay, so each of those platforms is going to have a different theme. Yeah, I think we're actually making Tears of the Kingdom right now. So I just made these labels so we can know what vibe we're going for. I just saw something floating in the air. I want that to go away. And we can all help build together. Oh, we've already got some trees going on. So if I look over here, we've got some trees going on. I'll make the teleporters set up. Let's see. Here's a teleporter. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this teleporter over to the next island. Whee! And we can make something from there. Ooh, I already like what's going on here. See, the beauty of Big Bang is other people can help you out when you need it. Alright, so this is the teleporter 2, fairy portal 2, that's fine. And where do I want it to teleport to? Teleport target. We'll do water theme island. Or actually, water theme teleporter. So now, oh, that one it's not set up yet. Here, wait, let me change it to the water theme teleport. Okay, that one's set up to teleport to the water spot. I'll go ahead and grab another one. This one will teleport to the castle theme teleport. I'm gonna name this. I'm naming these so that I can find them easily. So this marker now is gonna be where we teleport to. So castle theme, castle theme teleporter. And then the very last thing, we'll have a teleporter that takes us home. So that'll take us home. What's that entity called? I see it over there. Marker. Home teleport. So let's take it on home. Alrighty. So now save. Oh, let me get all these entities too. I want to make sure that these do not have collisions on them. Oh yeah, so you have to grab the key, open the door, and then we are in a new world. Whoa! In a new world, I need to make sure this does not have... Oh, that one needs to be up there. And feel free to swap out any of the entities too. Oh, we got sand. Nice, that's perfect. Forest is looking gorgeous. Castle. We'll get there. I'll start on the castle theme. Let me make sure the teleporter works. Oh no. I got scaled up. There we go. Where did the portal go? Let me find it. I know this is coming together super fast, no worries. Fairy portal, fairy portal. Uh-oh. Home teleport. What? Okay, we're missing it. We'll make another one. Easy. This one's huge. This is a big island. I'm gonna make the portals into a template so I can just go and grab them really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and make everything into a template, just to make things easier for myself. So let's see. Go to the entity, new template. This template's gonna be called fairy spelled really crazy. Fairy teleporter. Okay, and that's a new template. So now whenever I want to add one of these, instead of having to make one from scratch or drag it around or whatever, we'll delete this marker. When we get there, I can just go to my templates and drag in my fairy teleporter. There we go. Easy. Add the target to be the castle target. There we go. And we're at the castle zone. And this one should take me home. There I am, back home. I'll start decorating this intro area while other people work on the next zones. Wow, it's so pretty in the forest. Okay. I do realize the key is already deleted because I picked it up. So I'm just gonna put another key down. We'll just have it spin for now. Okay. So you typed in the entire link. Wait, no. We can resend it. But welcome to the game making session. I want to decorate, so I'm gonna go find some mystical. Do we have like fairy stuff? Oh, not mine. So I'm gonna go to the all tab down at the voxel objects, and I'm just gonna start browsing. We have like fairy. Oh yeah, we have these little fairies. Yeah, we're still Santa themed. Okay, I'm gonna have some of these floating around. I'll add some behaviors to them to make it cute. Let's see. We have some scripts down here, so I'm gonna just look through our scripts. Maybe do. I'm not gonna have. Oh, one of my favorite things to do actually. So I'm gonna grab an object, a random object that can be invisible. Oh, there's so much cute stuff here. Okay. I need just anything because I'm gonna hide it. There. It's a block. Oh, that's a rainbow. That's so cool. I can't believe someone made that. Okay. Random block. Doesn't matter. And I'm gonna make this block spin. So I'm gonna drag the spin script onto it. So now it's spinning. I'm gonna have it spin pretty slow. Similar to the keys, it's gonna go really slow. But what I'm gonna do is parent all of these little guys, all these little fairy things to the block. So that they kind of spin, so it looks like they're like flying around. And then what I can do is put little movement scripts on them. Let's see. and they will have, it'll kind of look like they're floating up and down. And I don't have to write any code to make this happen because all this stuff's already in here. I think I'm gonna use this. Oh no, that doesn't work. Move up and down. I'm gonna use this one because you know who made it. We'll make the distance really small. Like, so these will just be moving up and down peacefully, spinning around this block. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, this is just making them spin locally. This is not, it doesn't work when I put this on. Oh well, we don't need this. There, we'll just have them spin peacefully. I'm gonna take away the collision. Oops. Take away the collision of the block and the voxel object so we don't see it. Now we have these little fairies moving around peacefully. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at what's going on in this world that I've not been a part of, even though I made it. Oh, the castle theme is neglected, but wow, we have a beautiful forest home. We have an awesome beach area. These look so cool. And we'll get there. We'll get there. We can change the castle theme if it's too hard. Let's see. Let's make some what kind of magical stuff do we have? I want to make this look like some little fantastical world. There's some cool stuff in here. But yeah, it's really nice to just be able to like browse all these objects for inspiration. Like you'll see something, especially like this. Like this is so cool. Where you're like, oh, okay, I think I want to kind of go with this theme. Let's see, we've got this little fence. Have something kind of leading us towards the goal. How's it going on everyone else's end? Got a lot of intense building going on. This could be considered a mini tiny game jam. A 2-hour long little mini game jam. Alright, we've got a little pathway to follow. That should lead us to the end goal. Yes, this is like a nano jam. That's the name of one of my cats, actually. Oh wow, there's a lot of flowers. Ooh, these are so cool looking. I'm going to take these flowers made by McFunky Pants, a wonderful game dev who has made some extremely, extremely cool stuff in Big Bang that I've never ceased to be amazed by. I think that Big Bang is... Oh, is there something... I'm not sure if there's something going on the YouTube front. With the stream. I don't know if someone wants to check if YouTube's going well. It seems like there's confusion coming in. But the game jam starts... Well, it depends on the jam site. But I'm just kind of doing some prep to get ready, make sure I've got all my tools in order, and just kind of show people that it's easy to dive in to Big Bang. If you haven't used it before, you can on-ramp pretty quickly, and there's a lot of resources available in Big Bang for making games super quick, especially since we have a lot of scripts available, a lot of voxel objects available, and you can work with your friends really easily. Like I've got, I don't even know how many friends in here, anyone from the stream coming in and helping me build. I've never used a tool that is so easy to collaborate with people on. Whether you're working with artists or other programmers, it is instantaneous to just jump in and already be working with your friends. Where is my spinning thing? I'm gonna move this closer to the action. I think the mixed colors of the flowers is a little confusing. I'm gonna take these out. And add some grass. I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's see. Yeah, we'll just have the keys sitting about in the level. I'm gonna make a big, so we also have a particle system. You've seen it a little bit with the animation of how the door works, but you can use particles to make all sorts of effects. I'm actually gonna add, I don't know if this will work. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Added a particle system to this object. This object scaled up like crazy, so scale it back down. But I'm just gonna add a huge particle effect to kind of make this look like it's like there's like kind of sparkling in the area. So I'm gonna change the emitter size to be pretty big. And I want way less particles, probably, I don't know. And I'm going to set the initial velocity to be a lot slower so that we just have this kind of shimmery, shaky thing going on. Make them a little bigger. Ooh, there we go. Let's have the opacity down so it's not so in your face. And I think they're moving a little too fast, so where was that initial velocity? It'll be super slow. So now there's just this kind of like sparkle effect in the intro plane. I don't think it's big enough though. So I'll make sure that it can cover this whole little island. Just change this emitter size to be like huge. There we go. Now we have this kind of shimmery, sparkly effect going on. Should give a little more life to the world. Add a couple more particles, actually. Also, I'm going to click on all these grass patches and flower patches, and I'm going to take off their collider because I want you to just be able to kind of walk through them. So I'm just going to click to remove the collision. I'm going to go also check out the other zones. Alright, our forest is coming along beautifully. Wow, look at this beautiful flower patch. Which also has the collision removed, so I can walk through it. Amazing. And let's see. I don't know where the teleporter is. It might have gotten deleted along the way. We'll make sure we add it back at the end. At the end I'll go add the keys, add everything, and we'll make sure the game works, and then we can all play it together. It's a basic game. You just open doors and vibe. But it's fun to work on. Oh, the castle theme's coming along. Oh, the mushrooms are the teleporter? Or is it bouncy? Yay! Key goes here. Oh, this is perfect. And look, we're communicating through the chat. I'll add the key up here. For now I'll make it so that the key does not destroy on where's my templates? So the key doesn't destroy when we use it. Oh man, okay. I'll have to wait a second. We might have to remix the game. I might be having that VPN issue again, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, that's so sad. Well, we'll put the key over here, and then we'll put the door... We'll put it somewhere. We'll figure it out. The water area is coming along nicely. We've got some clams. We've got some little sea glass. Looking wonderful. And the castle is coming along as well. I think we're doing good. I don't know what this stray box is, but I'll just leave it. My part, it's coming. Let me just zoom out, and I'm gonna go work on my segment again. So I want to add a little table to put these little books on. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot. We're having technical difficulties with my VPN. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start a new session. I'm gonna go in and set up the teleporters because that'll be doing some script changes, and then we'll come back in here and work on it again. So I'm gonna do this save as and make a new version of the game to work in, because that's the workaround with this problem that we've been having. We're saving as, and then we'll start anew. Uh-oh. I don't know why this issue is coming up. Well, we will be back in a moment. If anyone who's in the session wants to save the game, that would be sweet. So I am having technical difficulties on my end. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you're having fun. It's really fun to build stuff with people. I think my favorite part is like you get really focused on your little section and then you go look at what everyone else is making and you're like, wait, everyone's working on some really cool stuff. Welcome back. I am just chugging away at trying to get my thing working because I'm having weird problems on my end. And again, as always, if anyone has questions for me or anything that they want to ask about how .BigBang works, what our engine's capable of, what we've got going on, I'm happy to answer questions. Right now I'm just flying around the room because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But how's everyone doing on their end? I am just hanging out on the roof, waiting for my issues to work themselves out because I still cannot save the game. I see we've got some people in the intro area too. Building the castle is gonna be really sweet. I like that it's like modular pieces. And if you're jumping in here to start building, feel free to jump from basic to advanced mode. That'll give you a whole slew of other options. Oh my goodness, I'm just noticing that there is swinging vines. Someone added a little rotate script to the vines. That looks so cool. That gives it a lot of life. Oh wow, that's cool that there's already like structural. Wow, these pieces are amazing. These pillars. Yeah, it's not letting me save as again. So I don't really know what my best solution is for this. Let's see if we'll get a save this time. These are so cool. There's a lot of detail on these textures too. From this year's Global Game Jam, I think I'm looking forward to I don't know, just making something. I haven't done any jams since last year's, and last year's was really exciting. I have an idea that I want to try to make a 2D game this year, using Dot Big Bang, because that's just something I haven't done with Dot Big Bang before. So I think it'll be like a fun learning experience to try to stretch our tools. I've usually used like the default player character and the default like camera settings, and I'm really excited to just dive into like making my own player character, making my own camera, and like kind of just like pushing our engine to see like what different things I can do with it. So I'm looking forward to that and seeing how that goes. I want to do like, I love 2.5D games, and I think having voxel art and our engine will lend really well to like the 2.5D kind of perspective in a game. So I think that'll be fun to play around with. Also, when the theme comes out is just always extremely exciting. Just the moment of like, okay, I know what the theme is now. Like, let's go. So I'm looking forward to that. The only game jam I only knew about Celeste being a game jam game. I don't think I know a ton of others. I'm sure there's like tons of them. Surgeon Simulator is a game jam game. That's crazy. What would I not want to see from the jam theme? What would I not want to see? I don't think there's like a theme that I would be mad about, because I think that's like not allowed. I feel like when the theme comes out, you just have to like, you just go, okay, this is it. I'm ready. I'm gonna work with it. I like themes that are kind of like cryptic, that like don't really mean anything. In particular, roguelike. I would not want to make a platformer. That's what I do not want to make. But I like a really cryptic theme where it's just like something that you don't really know. Like it doesn't like mean anything, and you can see like everyone's different interpretations of some like really vague concept that maybe has like crypto, no. Cryptic. Let me be very clear with that. I want it to be as cryptic as possible. I want it to be as non-crypto as possible. That is kind of what I'm going for. I want something really vague, and I like to like put a twist on the theme and say, "Ha! I bet you didn't think I would do this with the theme," and then do that specifically. So that's the goal. Cryptic, vague, and yeah, platformer. No, I want to make something. I want to use cutscenes too. I want to like, we've been like playing with cinematics, and I want to make cutscenes this year. So there's got to be something that involves cutscenes in my game, because I'm making a cutscene, whether you like it or not. That's happening. I did make a platformer last year, so I don't want to make another platformer. I don't want to make another puzzle platformer, because I did that. I'm gonna turn this brightness down really quick. Okay, all better. So I'm dealing with this issue. I don't really know what to do with it. But I want everyone to be able to keep working, and I don't know why I'm having this problem. We're not going to open that can of worms. I have some critiques on the Mario series, and sometimes people don't like my opinions or agree with them, and we're gonna leave it at that. Mario does happen to be a platforming game, and I happen to not want to make a platforming game. Oh, you've been working on a camera. That's really cool. So to make a 2D game, I would honestly plan on using using our engine. So the engine like out of the box when you make a new game, we have a base player template that let me get to the game camera. My fly camera is like all over the place. But we have a base player template that loads into every game, and it's this 3D moving character. And when the base camera that comes in every game is this is like a 3D polar camera, but you can change any of that. Like that's just what we give you so that you don't have to remake a player character and a camera, and you have something consistent that's going to work in every game. But you're willing to remix that if you'd like. We have some really cool 2D games too that we could take a look at while we're here. There are some really sweet 2D games that have been made in Big Bang. So, yeah, you can just switch the character. Oh, we got a slight solution to a problem. I'm gonna see if it works. Yeah, I'm unfortunately. Oh yeah, there we go. A Metroidvania at a jam is an awfully bold move to make. But would be really cool. And is a game genre that I really do like. So I'm gonna I'm so sorry to do this. It's such a bummer that my internet is just doing crazy stuff. But I'm gonna step away for 1 second and I'll be right back. But feel free to keep chatting and playing games in the chat. I'll be back in just 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Wait, let me switch. I'm back. I've solved my problems temporarily. This is so chaotic. Yeah, so the VPN for the dev stuff is broken and my computer keeps automatically trying to like reconnect to it even though I'm telling it not to. So that has been what's happening. But we didn't lose progress. I'm gonna make a new link for us. Here, let me just send this link over. What's up, Creamy Bacon? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna send new multiplayer link that we can all play with together. So what we're doing is we're just building this world together. Really quick before I forget, I'm gonna show you guys a 2D game that's cool. Actually, I forgot what it was called. But yeah, so what I'm doing today is like just showing people how you can make a game really quick using Big Bang. And so we started this game. I started this game with some templates I had set up at the beginning of the stream. And we're just trying to kind of finish out a little world here. So far, the way it works is we've got this these keys that you can pick up. If you pick up a key, it lets you unlock a door, and then you teleport to a new world. And each world has a key in it that you can find, and you want to find that key and unlock the door to the next world. So we've been doing this for the past like hour and a half or so, and trying to get just a slightly finished, just like practice project to practice making games quickly. It is a big hide and seek. Hide the key, find it, and then move on to the next one. So that's what we're doing. Mainly doing it to give us a tour of the editor and just to show that you can drop a link and make games with your friends like instantaneously. I'm making a template of this door so that I can add them really quickly. Pressing the F key to zoom in on something, trying to make sure I talk about what I'm doing. I'm gonna add this little gateway into the, oh wait, it's over there. Okay, never mind, I don't need to. But this door, I wonder if I can like turn them on and off. So we have our door. Nope. And we're just building out this world. So also, if you're new, Big Bang is a web-based game making platform, and so you just log in to Big Bang, head over to .bigbang.com in your browser, and then you can start making games right away. So I'm just over at .bigbang.com. You can, every game is multiplayer at default, so as long as you share a multiplayer link, then you can start playing with your friends from the get-go. So that's the networking stuff. You can, if you add the net tag to, like if I click on something and add a net tag to it in the tag section, or just check one of the networks or net boxes, then you can start making that object networked. So you can network its transform, or you can have it send and receive network messages. It's like a really straightforward networking system. And as you can see, all these people are in my game with me. I can see them running around. I can see what they're building. I didn't have to do any of that. We handle that for you. Big Bang handles that for you. And you can just start making games with your friends. Alright, I put a key down, but I realized that it's just literally sitting in the middle of random spot. I'm gonna put the key where the key goes here sign is, pointing me to where to head. And it will go up here. Watch out, you don't want to hit it. There we go. And we'll have it spin. That's our key. If you find the key, you can go through the door, head to the next world. Oh man. We've got a bunch of people in here building, which I am thankful for, because I need help. I'm not an artist. I just write the code. But this section's starting to look really nice. Oh my goodness. I love these little houses. I'm just setting up the portals so that the game works. Where should this one go? I'll put it next to the palm tree. I think that's a nice spot for it. There we go. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab that door template that I made. Drag it in. Oop. And we've got a door. And let me make sure this portal goes to the right place. It's got the teleport on contact script and it's going to teleport to the castle. So last, I can finally make the last one. Also going to hide these boxes because they hide at start. There we go. Because they are not beautiful. And I don't need that text to display anymore. Just get a little polish, hide it, and add the hide at start script. And I just need to make this one last little portal. This one will be in the corner. Or it could be inside of here. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know. Sure. There's not a key on the beach area. Here, let me grab you one. Where should we put it? Where should we put this key? Is there a place that you can get into? So the way that the netcode works is there's the server and the peers. The code actually runs on the server and the peers, and they can send messages to each other. We can send a link. Let me grab a link to our documentation, which gives like a pretty robust explanation of it. But it's a pretty unique but really straightforward system. Here, let me get this link. So the server is usually like the first person in the game, and the people who join afterwards are the peers. The server owns all of the networked entities that were in the game at the start. Anyone can spawn their own entity, and then they own that entity. And then they want to they can send networked messages from the entities they own to other entities when things happen to notify. Let me have a link to send that goes more in depth. So say I wanted to we actually have a stream this what day is it? Thursday at the same time, where Charles, another one of the devs at Big Bang, is going to just go through all of the network code and just kind of talk about how to do multiplayer stuff in Big Bang 2. So if you want to learn more about that, or if you're interested in making a multiplayer game in this jam, that's going to be a really great stream for that. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think we can all agree with that. Let me see. Oh, I was supposed to put a key over here. I just couldn't decide where to go. If y'all were able to get up there. Oh, you guys are standing there put the key down. Wait, that's not the right key. I want this one. But I don't want to move up and down. There we go. Is this site muted? No. Okay. Alright, we've got a key. And a door. This one doesn't have a door or a teleporter, but it has a key. I made a teleporter template so I can just drag it in. And I made a door template so I can just drag it in. Look at me making life easier for myself. Who would have thought? And I need to set the target of the teleporter. So the teleporter is going to teleport me back home. Yes, yeah, you have access to server time. So you can sync everything on the server time and have, yeah, you can use that for movement and all sorts of different things to run smoothly and sync using the timestamp of the server. And that's good for like precision and having things move without any server jitter. Home teleport. Why did I call it that? Wait. What? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of that. Uh-oh, does someone have a new hat? We could give people hats. Alright. Oh no, I stopped the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot that other people were in here. I stopped and started the game. It's when you stop and start the game, it stops and starts for everyone. That's like an impulse where I do it all the time. So I accidentally teleported everyone back to the start. Now we can all play together. I'm gonna hide this. Okay. Let's just see if I can run through. This is looking so cute. Thank you, everyone, for helping me out. I am loving how this looks. Oh, let me hide this. I do not want that or that. What's this called? Okay. We have a beautiful forest area where you have to find the key. I don't know why the door's already open. I'm not gonna worry about that. Oh, you can bounce on the mushroom. Wonderful. Gotta go find the key, even though the door's already open. But yeah, look, we made this. We made this together in, oh man, what was it? Like less than 2 hours? I was talking the whole time, and I also was struggling a lot of the time. Oh, there's a turtle. So I'm pretty stoked. It looks like some of this stuff fell off the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this stuff and put it back on the ground. This did too. I don't know why. Oh, this is a hat. Okay, everyone's got a turtle hat now. Oh, the key's up there. Can you get up there? There's a puzzle that I have to solve that someone else made in my game. There's no way. Oh, I see it. That's not possible. I'm gonna make a way to get up. Let's see. What about a ladder? Oh no, did my internet have one last hurrah? Are we surprised? No. Well, at least we all got to play together before the end. Oh man. Well, we've got about, what is it? We've got 8 minutes left, so I would love to answer questions. Any last questions? Or play through some other games. But I think what I'm gonna do is, oh, there we go. Whoa! Got some crazy art made by our community. Oh, I didn't add a key here. Yeah, we've got all of this beautiful stuff created live together. Multiplayer, using some code, also using some scripts that are already written So if you're looking for an engine to use and you're interested in something that's pretty quick to pick up, and it's got a lot of things available for you, Bang's a really good option. I think it's great for all skill levels, and it really, I mean, if you have coded for a really long time, if you are a really experienced programmer, it's really powerful and can do a lot of things. Like, we've got full multiplayer first-person shooter games. We've got these like crazy cinematic sequences and some of the newer games that we've put out recently. So it's capable of doing a lot. And if you're newer to programming and you kind of want something that has a lot of resources available for you, all of the scripts that are made, they can all be set as public, so you can use scripts other people have made. It's easy to collab with people. I think it's a great option for the jam, and I'm excited to use it for this jam. I used it last year and was really happy with it. Was really happy with what we were able to make, and I'm excited to use it again this year. We have a Discord server where if you're interested, you can come hang out. We've got a weekly art challenge that we do where other people from our community all make different voxel objects based on the theme. This month's theme is the Global Game Jam. It's a game jam theme, so we're making all sorts of different things that we could possibly use in a game jam, and just kind of video gamey objects, textured objects and things. And there's even a channel in our Discord server where you can look for a team and find other people who use .BigBang and collab with them, which is really easy to do with .BigBang as well. Collabing is like, oh, someone sized up my character. As you can see, we were able to jump in here and collab super easily. I'm going to stop and start the game, sorry to everyone, just so I can run through it again. But it's easy to work with friends, and we were able to put together this big level in under 2 hours, just by getting people together from the stream. So this was really fun. I'm happy I got to hang out with all y'all, and you were able to bear with me through the various personal VPN related issues I unfortunately have struggled through. But I'm happy that we were able to make all of this despite what was going on. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been really cool, and I hope you learned a little bit about making things in .BigBang, and learned a little bit about our game engine and what it does. So yeah, thanks for everything. Happy jamming coming up soon. Counting down the days till that starts. But hope everyone has a great rest of your day and enjoys all the rest of the streams going on this channel. It's going to be super fun all week long.
Thanks, Ashley. That was a lot of fun to watch. I'm sure it wasn't as much fun to struggle through all that VPN problems and technical problems, but that's what happens at a game jam. There's issues that you have to overcome. So thanks for struggling through, powering through, making fun time for everybody and teaching people a little bit more about .Big Bang. You can go to .bigbang.com /Discord and join their Discord. Or no, sorry, discord.gg/.bigbang to join their Discord. You can join our Discord, or you see the link in the bottom on the left, and connect with them some more and learn some more about .Big Bang and how you can use it during Global Game Jam. Get you up and running super fast, making games and making multiplayer games and having your friend hop right in and making games with you. And that's what Global Game Jam's all about. And they have a special GGJ hub world that they built where you can find out more about the jam, and they're going to feature Big Bang games made during Global Game Jam after the jam's over. So we're super thankful for that and excited to see what you all come up with during Global Game Jam, which starts in just under a week now, which is exciting and scary, but we're ready and ready to have a great time with you all. Yeah, so thanks once again to headline sponsor Big Bang. Go check them out and make some games. Up next, we have our friends from HyperPad. They're going to be joining us to talk a little bit about their platform and how you can make fun mobile games on tablet devices and mobile devices. Teach all about that. Let's see. Bring on. So hello.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Awesome. So today is going to be me and Hamid. Hamid is also supposed to be here. I'm not sure if he's here. Hamid, did you join? Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Welcome. So it's going to be two parts. I'm going to share my screen and introduce you HyperPad and explain to you how to use HyperPad. And then after, Hamid's going to jump in and he's going to do a game with us together. Okay?
Awesome. Have fun.
Awesome. So for those who doesn't know me, my name is Clarissa. Nice to meet you. I work for HyperPad and I'm the marketing manager for HyperPad.
And I'm Hamid. I'm one of the co-founders of HyperPad, and I'm going to be actually building a game with you guys today. So, yeah, let's get started.
Awesome. Let's get started. So I'll share my screen.
I'm gonna jump off of the stream.
Can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Awesome. So today you guys gonna be designing your own game. So I hope that you guys have some experience. If not, that's okay. This is not required experience. That's what we're here for, to help you out. So for that, we're gonna need an iPad. So I know not everybody has an iPad, but we have some good news. Today, HyperPad is free for you guys that are participating. So make sure to download HyperPad. So let's give you some content on what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to explain to you what is HyperPad, and then I'm going to tell you to download HyperPad. And then after, we're going to show you how to use it. And after, we're going to make a live game together. So make sure that you follow with us together if you guys have a tablet. And if not, this stream is going to be saved. Once you get an iPad, you can download it and watch it later. Okay? So this is a little video of introduction of HyperPad.